Hello and welcome to Japanese Garden Bristol. In this video what I'm going to do is, you see my workshop behind me. It's falling apart. You might have seen in some of my other videos that it's rotting away, and I haven't got the money to replace it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the front. I'm going to keep the front there. I'm going to put two Japanese screens across the front of it, and what I'll have to do is pull the screen back, open the door to go in. As you see, I don't know if you can see on the bottom there, it's all rotted away. The threshold plinth thing is gone from the bottom. So what I'm going to do is build a structure frame and fit two sliding doors. So I'll give you a good idea how to make some if you want some yourself. What I'm going to use is, let me grab hold of you. Okay. Don't know if you've seen on my other videos the gate I took out down the bottom of the garden. Yes, it is rotten, but what I'm going to do is cut this up into slats and make the screen. Hopefully it's going to work, because it saves me buying all new wood. When I paint it black, it should look quite good, I hope. So let me see if I can show you. So all that area right the way across will be a frame and sliding doors. So you can see down there, it's all rotted away. Okay, and the door don't shut no more, so I'll be doing something with that. The bit of a problem I have got is the guttering. So when I build the frame there, I don't know what I'm going to do about the guttering and where the water's going to run. So something I've got to think about as I build it, because the framework is going to sit up here. That's where the framework will sit across. So somehow on top of there, I've got to stop the water coming down onto the wood. I'm sure I can figure something out. And another job, it will look nice when it's all done, because we walk around the corner and it's not a good sight. So I will bring the courtyard into looking more of the Japanese style. So let's see how we get on with that. We'll see in a bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is take all the screws out of here, and I'm hoping it's just this piece here that's rotted. I'm going to get every screw out, get it into pieces, and I'll show you how I make the frame. Okay, so I've got the gate apart in the workshop now. Hopefully it's decent when I cut it up. Maybe the tops are a bit rotted. Cutting them out anyway. And I'll do some designing now to see how it's all going to fit. There's some wood that I'm going to use for the frame. It was left over from the townhouse job and my gate job, so good job I had some left over, and I could get this job done. Garden's looking up together then, so let's see how we go. Okay, so here's the frame. It's all level on a wonky shed. I think I can make this work. Bit of messing around. See if I can get the gutter back on the top. In fact, this might, this will help give a bit of strength to the workshop, as it's rotting really bad, so it gives a bit more strength. See how it goes. Okay, so I've painted the frame now. That's all ready for the screens to be made and put in. So let's go and have a look in the workshop. And what I've done here as well, let's get the light on a bit. I've painted the old gate up. What I've done, I've taken it apart, painted it, done a couple of coats of the black Dutch back. I've done it like that, so when I cut it now, I don't have to fiddle around painting it when it's in a grid, because it will be a pain. Still a bit damp actually. But I want to cut it up now and start making the screens. Okay, so I've cut the struts up on my bench saw. What I've done is a plank of the gate wood and cut it down to 1 1/4 inches. The wood looks quite decent as well actually. It's a bit rotted on the ends, but in the middle it looks great, so it should hold quite well. Then I've put pilot holes in on the end. I'm going to build the frames now, so I will put the piece up in there with screws, some screws, and screw it together, and then I will build the grid. Okay, so I've built the 2 frames. There's one in there, which is going to be fixed into place. And then this one here is going to be a sliding one that'll slide across. Like I said, all I've done is put 2 screws in there, and then what I'm hoping is the grid inside, which is be similar to what's on this window here, will tension it all up and make it strong enough to stand its own. So let's give that a go. Okay, just to show you how I'm marking it up, find the centre of one of these, down through the centre, which is that one there actually. Then I marked them up, the centres, well, where I want them to, and I measured in each side, make sure they're square. Then I got that piece, put it up to the centre of it, then marked either side of the piece of wood. And then what I do then, just like I've done with them there as well, if you see the lines on the long ones there, I'll put this square up to the line at the top there, look, and I'll mark them all then, all the way down, and they'll all be the same then. There we go, I just marked them up. That's 8 of them, I got another 8 to mark up. I'll just put the next 8 on the end of here, like that, and then mark them up as well. Okay, so that's what I do, and then there we go, all marked up. So I'll router out now, down through there, and both of them. It's a shame I can't leave it in there, because that'd be a good holder for them all, but I can't, because I can't risk cutting into here. I could go up so far, but I'll see. I might, I'll probably fix them on this board somehow. But yeah, there we go, let's router them out. So there we go, it's all routed out now. I did have a problem. When I was doing these small ones, I used a blade I got off, guess where? eBay. And little did I know, as I was going along, it was coming loose. So it was going deeper and deeper. So I'm hoping when I put it together, it's not going to notice. It's just a bloody pain, but there we go. Crap happens, doesn't it? Let's see how it goes. I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. It took me about a minute, 2 minutes to put it together. So that's looking good, very pleased with it. It did fit well, considering I had a problem with the router blade. It fitted in perfect. Just whack the other one in, and then I'll probably tack some nails in the joins just to get some security, and then all the way around put at least 1 screw in each one so it's all secure. And then all I got to do is put the screen on. Okay, so that's the framework in front of the door, It's not fitted in properly. I'm just resting them in there at the moment. They're all nailed in the joints and screwed on the ends. They're solid as a rock. They ain't going nowhere. But now I've got to make one of them into a slider. The frame's a bit out. Well, not the frame, the workshop's out, so I've got to try to sort that out. But when it's finished, it should look quite good, especially with the bamboo in front of it. Well, I've just painted them up. I just took the other one outside to dry, put it in the tea house to dry. Workshop needs a good clean up, so while they're drying the first coat, I'll clear out the workshop and bring them back in, do the second coat, and then tomorrow I'll do the backing of them.